Anybody know what this is? I'll give you a hint. It's in the title of the scope. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Hi everybody, this is Leslie. I couldn't let a Friday go by that we didn't do for Real Food Friday. I have this beautiful backdrop behind me. Hello, hello, aloha. Yeah, dragon fruit. So this beautiful backdrop behind me. I'm sorry about the wind, but I was, yeah, Marcy, I saw your scope on dragon fruit not long ago. So, but I couldn't let a Friday go by that I didn't do for Real Food Fridays. Hi everybody, welcome in. It's good to see you. This is Leslie from GoToKitchens.com, and today we're going to talk about this. If you have never experienced a dragon fruit before, thank you, that's so sweet. Ouch, it has a prickly bottom, I can tell you that. If you've never experienced a dragon fruit before, then you should try one. They're actually very much like a kiwi in their texture, and they have seeds inside and everything. They actually grow from a succulent. See that right there? That's part of the cactus that it grows from, and it's a climbing cactus. And before I forget, I should tell you that we only have 2 more days left here on the North Shore. Tomorrow and Saturday will be our last broadcast from here, and then we'll be back in the kitchen. I know, they're so pretty, I agree. We'll be back in the kitchen this coming week. So, and I have lots of exciting things planned for you. So yeah, so I was at Farmers Market yesterday in Waimea Valley. It's one of my favorite farmers markets around. It's actually kind of a craft fair / farmers market, so they do a little bit of stuff for the tourist industry, but it also has a lot of locals, and you have to kind of dig through and find the local stuff. One of these babies in the grocery store, this is a huge one, by the way. If you're not familiar, they're usually much smaller than this. I know, it did go by fast. I agree. I totally agree. But if you're not familiar, I'm sorry, but one of these in the grocery store, so if you just go to a grocery store on the mainland, one this size is gonna cost you like $5 to $8. Guess how much this was? $2. $2, and it was picked fresh like 2 days ago. So here's a tip. When you're buying dragon fruit, by the way, if you can find a piece, I know, right? If you can find a piece with the succulent still on it, that will actually make it last longer. So if you can find a piece that has, and this isn't brown, then you know that it's super, super fresh. We actually grow them in the mainland, but they're gonna grow in more tropical kind of desert areas, especially in, yeah, me too. I have been, actually. I have been like fruit happy, so. So yeah, but they're gonna draw more in the tropical kind of desert areas. So California, maybe getting closer down into the Tucson area, although it's not very tropical there, but I could see this growing in that area as well. So this is the flower that comes off of the cactus. And I bet you're very curious about what it looks like on the inside. Sorry about the wind. I apologize for the wind noise. Let's let this big gust go by. We are just now getting offshore breezes, so meaning coming from the shore into the ocean. This is actually the best kind of breeze for the surf, and the water, although I don't think you can see them, the water is full. Oh, thank you. Thanks for letting me know, Marcy. The water is full, I mean absolutely full of surfers today. So we have been watching them all day. We've been sitting on the lanai. We went for a snorkel this morning. We went and played out in the water, and then the rest of the time we've just been sitting on the lanai. And I've hurt my elbows, you can see there. Ouch, right? I know. I've hurt my elbows, and it's kind of put me out of the running for surfing right now, and I kind of injured my shoulder in the whole game of it as well. So we haven't done a lot of surfing, but that's okay. We've done other things, and it's been amazing. So it's kind of good not to be totally focused on surfing this trip and do other things. So these little injuries are kind of a blessing. So yeah, I have frankincense on them right now to try to heal them up. They're actually healing very fast. They were like this color like 3 days ago. Okay, so we're talking about dragon fruit. Sorry, totally off subject. Got way off subject there. Sorry about that. Okay, so dragon fruit is actually very, very, oh, yeah, well, everybody should want to come to Hawaii. A lot of people think that it's overrated, but when you find little gems like the North Shore, it is totally worth it. I don't like Honolulu. You can't pay me to go to Honolulu. I go to the airport and that's it, and I come home and, that's a positive affirmation. I come back to the North Shore and I'm like, please get me out of Honolulu. But the North Shore is beautiful. So dragon fruit has a lot of health benefits for you. It is called I just lost it. Not a pepita, that's a pumpkin seed. I totally lost the name of it. I had it in my head and it's gone. It's something P. You have to look it up. The other name for dragon fruit, and that is the Asian name for it. So they're very popular in Asian cultures, which means that they're very popular here in Hawaii as well. So it's good for anti-aging. It's full of fiber. It has, it's got tons of fiber in it. It has all kinds of vitamins and antioxidants, especially in the seeds. There's these little black seeds, and we'll cut it open in just a second so you guys can see it. There's these little black seeds inside of it, and there's tons and tons of benefits in there. People actually use it for in their shampoos for color treated hair. So if you're treating your hair with color, which I've never done in my whole life, but I probably should with all my grays, but I don't. If you color treat your hair, actually this is very good to put in with your shampoo. It is amazing for the skin. There are places that you can go and get a dragon fruit mask right here on the North Shore. You can get a dragon fruit mask put on your face, and it's supposed to be incredibly anti-aging. I should probably try that too. And so there's tons and tons and tons and tons of benefits to the dragon fruit. So I recommend that you try it. It has a very mild taste, even as crazy as it looks, right? It looks very prehistoric, right? Hey, Dawn. Dawn, I'm getting you on all my scopes at night. I never get you during the day, but I get you on all of them at night. So yeah, it looks very prehistoric, and it would because it's from a succulent. And the young man that sold this to me yesterday told me that they produce his plant produces aloha. His plant produces about 6 times a year, and he gets anywhere from 15 to 50 6 times a year off of his plant. So yes, these were just grown in his backyard, just right down the street here on the North Shore. I was like, can you take me to see your plant? I want to see the plant. But apparently it's a climbing succulent, so they like to hang. So when they're on the tree, they actually are the cactus. They actually hang like this, okay? And that's how they like to hang. And you can tell that by the way that their little spiny things grow out. So, and they have very sharp little barbs. Can you see that? It has a very sharp little barb right there, and I just stuck myself with it. Ouch! So this is dragon fruit, and I highly recommend that you try them. You can freeze them, you can eat them just like this. I do recommend that you eat them cold. They are not exceptionally great when they're not cold. When they are like this, when they've come like this, as long as they're, see how firm this is? You can see I'm pushing pretty hard. There's no indentation in there. So as long as they're firm like this, then they're ready to eat. They pretty much come off the plant just like this. And the only way, yes, I'm going to cut it, but I'm actually going to freeze it because I'm going to put it in a smoothie tomorrow. So for my last day here, so I'll probably eat some of it tonight too. I actually like to eat it frozen. For me, it's better frozen than it is just like this. So there you go. Yeah, it's super good in a smoothie. I would highly recommend it. I mean, I'll try a piece for you here if you are just if you just really, 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 really want me to. Yeah, very good. That's a good one. I like that, Dawn. All right, so let me see if I can get my camera down here. Sorry, you're looking at my armpit there. This is not my normal tripod, as you might can tell. All right, so here's the dragon fruit. Here's my cutting board and my very dull knife. This is a very dull knife, so do forgive. So typically what I do is let me back it up a little bit here. Bye, see ya. So typically what I do is just give it a cut off the end, just like this. That's gonna cut off the succulent. If you can find them, look at that beautiful color. If you can find them with a piece of green succulent on there, that is actually going to keep longer because it's still getting nutrients from the plant, and so it's actually going to keep longer, and it's still ripe. It's still actually getting ripe if it has part of its plant. Now he told me that you could take this piece right here, you could actually take this and stick it in some peat moss, and it would actually grow another, it would just start shooting off and make another dragon fruit, which is pretty true with most succulents, right? I mean, that's kind of what they do. So there you go. So that's that part of it. You could actually, if I had a juicer here, I would totally juice this because cactus juice is really good for you. So, but I don't have a juicer, so I can't do that. So then you can just go half down. It's actually very soft. It's very, a lot of people think that it's going to be tough, but it's not. It's actually very, very soft. You ready to see the inside? Are you ready? Here we go. Look how beautiful this. No, you can't bring any of it home. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, seriously, where do you get food that looks like this? Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I'll get it a little bit closer there. I know, isn't it gorgeous? This one is so ripe. Oh, it smells really good. It has a very earthy smell. Yeah, so they're super beautiful. So the thing that I like to do, just like I do a mango, I just cut it down. I make crosses. You see what I'm doing there? Making little crosses. I missed that last comment. Look at this. You can turn it inside out just like this, and the little chunks just come right off. And these are perfect. See that? These are perfect for freezing, which is what I'm gonna do, and putting in your smoothie. See how easy that is? Super, super easy. Hold on, let me turn my camera back up so you guys can see me. Describe the taste. The taste is very benign. Hold on, sorry. Failure to communicate here. Tripod errors. Sorry. What the heck is going on here? Oh my goodness. Look at that. I'm gonna be crooked. Maybe we'll go landscape or something. I don't know. Hold on. Sorry. It's gonna totally fall off my tripod or something. I think I got it now. Sorry about that. Did I make you dizzy? So it's I'm sorry. This is like makeshift tripod territory here. So it's gonna it's gonna be like a kiwi flavor. I want to save it for my smoothie, but it is it definitely has the texture like a kiwi, and it's very softly sweet. Yeah, not like incredibly sweet at all, just very, very softly sweet. So see how you cut it, and then you can just pull them right off of the skin, just like that. A lot of people will try to turn it inside out without cutting it, and it kind of, if it's super ripe, it'll kind of make a mess, and so you don't want to do that. I feel like I'm like looking down at you guys. Like I'm looming over you. You can see the palm trees though. So there you go. They look gorgeous in a bowl as well. Look at that. They're really lovely. And if you missed it before, I'm going to save this side because I want to take a picture for my website, because people were asking me there as well. So you were asking me before, that's exactly what it looks like. Beautiful, beautiful. There's the outside if you're just joining. There's the inside. Gorgeous, gorgeous fruit. And again, it's just super, super benign flavor. Almost like a bland watermelon. Does that make sense? Like between watermelon and a kiwi almost. So yeah. So there you go. There's the dragon fruit for the day. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for you guys tomorrow. I just wanted to do a For Real Food Friday episode today. I just simply couldn't miss out seeing you guys. I'm gonna put this back up here so you can see me a little bit better and I'm not like looming over you. And so we're getting ready to go into town. We've actually bought some stuff. I bought some amazing salt yesterday. I've decided that I'm going to do a whole week on salt because I bought some amazing salt yesterday, and I learned so much from the young man that I bought it from, and he did a little video with me that I'm going to be putting up on my website, and I'll give you the resources about where you can buy this salt and everything. But there's like volcano salt, no joke. There's red salt that is actually sea salt, that is red sea salt, and then we just have white sea salt. Yeah, very, very cool. And I'm super excited. And then I also talked to a man yesterday who is a sugarcane farmer, and he talked to me about raw sugarcane and juicing sugarcane. And this man was 73 years old, and you guys, he looked like he was about 55. I was like, how often do you eat sugar? So, oh, did you? Yeah, so I'm gonna do a whole week on salt, and I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait to do a week on salt and talk about the benefits of salt, because it's like, salt is gonna be like that sugar thing that everybody's like, avoid sugar at all costs, right? And then eventually they're gonna say, well, it's okay to eat some sugar. But so I'm gonna do a whole week on salt, and I'm gonna do a whole week on sugar, because everybody talks about why you can't do it, but nobody talks about, nobody really is talking about what you can do instead of. And so I want to talk about that and get that information out there to you guys. So okay, so I'm going to go into town and have some dinner and do just a little bit more shopping, and then ship some things home. And yeah, this has been a beautiful, relaxing day, and I have to tell you that I have gone beyond my comfort zones getting on here without any makeup on. I just can't believe I do it, but I'm a Texas girl. We hardly leave the house without our makeup on, and we certainly don't get on camera without our makeup on. And so everybody should pat me on the back. I've been very brave this week. So, so there you go. I'll let you see the scenery one more time there. The water is absolutely gorgeous today. Let me put it up another notch. The water is just gorgeous today. Here, instead of that, I know there's just a few of you on here, but that's okay. I'll just take you over and show you. Look at that. Can you believe how beautiful it is today? Absolutely beautiful. And there's a man down here in the water with his baby. This is very common. They don't even, I mean, the babies aren't wearing life vests and all that kind of jazz. This kid is learning about water. You can see, maybe this is a mother, I can't tell. They learn about the water. That's right, I agree. But these children learn about the water. See there? She's got the baby on her back. They learn about the water from their mothers and fathers, and then by the time that they're 6, 7, 8 years old, don't you worry, Gary. By the time that they're 6, 7, 8 years old, they're out in the water surfing. Like, hold on. Like these kids, this group of surfers out here, that is all kids between 8 and probably 15 years old, male and female. Their parents aren't sitting on the beach watching them. Their parents are at home doing whatever their parents do. Today's a day off from school, and this is how they raise their children. And it's safe and it's amazing. And all the kids watch out for each other. There's one now. Look at that. Beautiful ride. All these kids watch out for one another, and it's an amazing feeling to watch. I'm envious of these children's the way that they're being raised. It's absolutely amazing to watch. I watch people take out, 6-month-old babies out in this kind of water, dump them underwater, let them swim around, holding them swimming, and it's absolutely amazing to watch. I just love to watch it. They raise their children very differently here. There's no fear in this society of these kids. They're not raised with fear. They are raised to be brave and to understand their surroundings and respect the ocean. It's really quite beautiful. I don't know how we went from dragon fruit to that, but we did. So Here's the dragon fruit one more time. I'll try to stay out of the shadows. There it is, one more time. There it is in the bowl. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay. So, oops, camera, hand in the camera. All right, so you guys know. Yeah, did you? Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty much fish now. I mean, we spend a lot of time in the water here, so, and it's amazing. The water temperature is beautiful right now because it's El Nino, so it's a beautiful, beautiful temperature. So there's Robin. He's just emerged from his after the ocean swim, and yeah, it is too bad. You got to get back here. You got to spend more time here, Dawn. Yeah, so we are going to go to town now and have a look around, and I will see you guys tomorrow, our last day on the North Shore of Oahu, and I'll be back next week. Go2kitchens.com. You guys come and find me, join up, become a VIP. Become a VIP and get all kinds of great stuff. So I will see you next week, and well, I'll see you tomorrow probably. Last day here. You got to have one more scope before I leave here. So, all right, see you then. Bye.